MetaQuest free! VR Chat, Gorilla Tag, Rec Room, Population 1, Veil. These are all incredible free VR games for the Quest free. But what if I told you there's a bunch of other free games that you need to check out? This isn't just your typical list. We're diving into some of the best Quest free games in 2025. And yes, they are 100% free! Just quickly before we get into the video, there is no sponsor today, but if you want 10% off any game on the Meta store, including the headsets themselves, then click the link in the description. Okay, let's get into it. Kicking off the list today, we have VRFS, a fully free football sim where you control the ball using your actual legs. It's got realistic physics, no pay-to-win mechanics, and multiplayer matches that feel like Rocket League but for VR. You can play seated, standing, with thumbsticks or full movement. And this game is surprisingly addictive once you get the hang of it. For our second game today, we have something a little bit more chill, and this game's called Bait. Bait is a peaceful fishing game where you cast line in beautiful lakes, follow a story, and slowly upgrade your gear. It's the perfect break between intense games, and if you're a fishing lover, then this game is most certainly a must-have game. Another fun fact is this is actually one of the most downloaded free titles on the Quest store, and for good reason. The next game on our list is Gym Class Basketball VR. If football and soccer is not your thing, try Gym Class, a fast, fluid basketball game which simulates full body mechanics. Dunk on your friends, shoot hoops solo, or jump into casual or competitive matches. It's incredibly fun, looks visually amazing, and it rewards practice with smooth mechanics. This game is a must-have. For our next game, we have something a little bit more action-focused. Downshot is a fast-paced shooter with sandbox elements. You can spawn weapons, use physics tools, and jump into chaotic multiplayer shootouts with built-in voice chat. There's even gravity manipulation and scaling physics. If you like shooters with mod energy, this is definitely one of those hidden gems you need to check out. Our next game is named Sail. It's like Sea of Thieves, but for VR. But free! Sail your own ship, fight skeletons, plunder loot, and outwit rival crews. With both PvE and PvP gameplay, plus customization and treasure hunts, it's one of the most perfect co-op games for fun with friends. Just keep in mind that it's still in early access, so expect a few bugs here and there, but this game is definitely worth checking out. Our next game is Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is pure madness. Grapple, jetpack, or launch yourself into physics-based medieval arenas. There are swords, catapults, and betrayals around every single corner. Whether you team up or go rogue, this one is unpredictable, chaotic, and perfect for streaming or hanging out with friends. So Battlegrounds is a secret gem you definitely have to check out. Next up, we have Skelly. Skelly is what you'd get if you mixed Fall Guys and Fortnite and they had a bony VR baby. You play as a skeleton in vibrant graphic lobbies with 3 chaotic game modes: Knockout, Capture the Bone, and Freeze Tag. You can punch people, throw grenades, and make your Skelly look like the most stylish one in the lobby. It's goofy, multiplayer fun, and definitely one of the finer free VR games that you have to check out. Next up, we have Scary Baboon. Now it's time to crank up the fear meter a little bit. Scary Baboon is a wild, multiplayer horror game where you're consistently hunted down. Hide, swing traffic cones, or sacrifice your friends to survive. With tons of modes and customization, it's part scary, part hilarious, and at the moment it's climbing the Quest stores, being in the top 20 most recently rated. So Scary Baboon is one that you have to check out. Next up is Mutants, another horror game based off the mechanics of Gorilla Tag, but with terrifying mutations, freaky portals, and wild mods like long arms and ghost freeze. It's unpredictable, deeply unsettling, and surprisingly replayable. So you can join the chaos and nobody would judge you for keeping the lights on for this one. Next up, we have Smash Room VR. This is your ultimate VR rage room. Had a bad day? Then you can smash everything in sight. With a variety of weapons like sledgehammers, swords, pistols, and axes. You can destroy rooms ranging from living rooms to the Wild West. It's a little bit buggy, and the devs do warn you up front, but smashing virtual stuff has never been so enjoyable. So if you've had a bad day at school or work, this is the game for you. Next up is Grab. Grab is an insane multiplayer parkour game where you fling yourself through the air, swing from grapple hooks, and run on walls. There are over 1 million player-made levels, plus a full level editor, so you can build your own levels, race against friends, explore community creations, or just yeet yourself across the map. This is one of those free games that you definitely want to check out. Next up is Stone Age, an educational VR game that drops you in 10,000 BC. You'll learn survival skills, how to craft tools, and hunt for food. It's a bit more of a chilled and educational experience, but the immersive environments and prehistoric challenges make it a unique free pick for people who want to learn about history, and it's also great for young players to learn. The next game on our list is Orion Drift. This is a huge social VR space built by the minds behind Gorilla Tag and Echo Arena. Explore seamless space stations, skate, and fly with up to 75 other players, and join in on events and challenges. It's still in early access, but there is currently no other experience like this game online, and especially in the VR social exploration space. So I would highly recommend checking out this free-to-play game. Next up we have Gravi. Gravi is zero gravity chaos, flying around, swinging gadgets, or mining planets for crystals. There are gadgets like grappling hooks, iron hands, and soda bottles that let you fly or fight in creative ways. And this game is all about fast-paced movement. I know you're going to have lots of super fun, especially in the crazy multiplayer lobbies. The next game is Boneless VR. It's a physics sandbox where you fight enemies with guns, sword, and your bare hands. It's got multiple maps, day and night variations, and a wide arsenal of weapons, including scoped rifles and dual pistols. If you're into experimenting with VR combat physics, this game is definitely worth trying out. Our next game is Yeeps Hide and Seek. Yeeps is part sandbox, part party games. You can play games like hide and seek, prop hunt, PvP battles, or build your own worlds by wiring blocks and gadgets. You can create your own game mode, explore other players' worlds, and unleash all the gadgets like grappling hooks and guided missiles. Think Roblox meets Rec Room, but even crazier. This game's definitely worth checking out. The next game on our list is the Ragmans. The Ragmans is chaotic VR combat with swords, axes, shields, and even sniper rifles. You'll fight hordes of enemies in adventure mode or create your own battle scenarios using built-in map editors. It's messy, brutal, and fun. And that's for anybody who wants to mix melee with ranged combat. This game's chaotic and definitely one that you need to check out. Rounding out the list, it's Devil's Roulette, a creepy seated experience where you play a deeply unsettling game against NPCs. It's part horror, part party game, and full of tension. You never know when it's your turn to take a shot. This game is awfully similar to Buckshot Roulette, but the VR version. It's intense, definitely pumps the adrenaline, and one game that is definitely fun and you need to check out. Subscribe for more VR games and VR news. Make sure to like and comment any games that I missed below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and peace.